Hey everybody, we just wanted to give you a quick update on what's been happening with the Weavers in Papua New Guinea. One thing the Lord's really been sharing and showing us is, specifically me, He's been showing me that COVID-19 is not king, that He still reigns and that Christ is worthy. I've really just been concentrating on reading the Word and learning more about end times, and that all of creation groans for the return of Christ, including us. And that has stirred up in my heart just more and more urgency to share the gospel and to get the good news out to those who are lost and unbelieving, for those to be that are lost to be redeemed to their Creator.
Yeah, and really just for me, just settling in on the Psalms and just resting in His sovereign ability to be in control of all things. And just, even though we don't know a lot of our next steps, we don't know when certain things will happen, or a lot of unknowns for us, just resting in that we can trust and rely on the one who does know. And so really just living in the Psalms at this point, and just resting in who He is and His goodness.
So something that is exciting with us that's coming up and that you guys can be praying for us about is we're about to enter into bush orientation, where we go into the bush for 2 months and we live with a maturing church. We'll finish out our talk, peace, and study there, and we'll also learn about church planting with a tribe. We'll hear from the elders there, we'll hear from the missionaries, and they'll be able to speak into our lives on some key aspects of being a church planter here in Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, so just some ways that you can be praying for us. I know we've just moved to another country, and that's a big transition. But this might be our biggest transition, just learning, living remotely. We had to do a supply order for 2 months where we won't have any access to kind of the stores or food supply. So just praying that we did a good job planning and that our food lasts, and this will be our first time to really be living with solar power and learning to rely on that. And so prayers for that. Also, for health, that nothing major goes on while we're in there, and kind of stuck out there. And then just as a family, that we would transition well and just rely on Him and draw closer together during this time. We're really excited, but also realizing that this will be a hard time and an exciting time. So another last thing to be praying for is just as we pray through a team formation and what people group we will go to work with long term. And so just as we're praying through that, we would just love for you to be praying with us and just joining in with us on that.
Thanks for being a part of our team.
Thank you for praying for us.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.